my hair fell out again, and I'm pissed. Like, you guys see, look at my hair. Please look at this. It was transformed. Okay, we're gonna be hot. We're gonna be hot in this video. For those of you guys that follow up Transformation Church, you already know what that means. But for those that don't, that means humble, open, and transparent. So everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am JC, if you are new here, from JustLostJC here, whatever. Okay. This is a new one. This is a new type of video from me, not my typical something. Okay, so let's just hop into being open and transparent. So if you guys are new here, my hair used to look like this. It was thriving, it was doing its best. Like, this used to be my hair. Then, unfortunately, I had some issues with iron deficiency. I guess some issues with stress. It was just some ongoing issue that I wasn't really completely sure what it was, but it had my hair looking like this, which was so unfortunate. And then I finally managed to get everything back on track internally. I was doing the best that I had, and I was able to transform my hair somewhere from a year to 2 years. It was a very short amount of time. It was thriving. This was my hair about 4 months ago, living its best life in the best period and state that it had ever been in a long time, and I was so excited about it. And then, you know, another setback happened. I have a video all about the setback and everything that entailed in that. Okay, so for those of you guys that saw that video, obviously in the video I was just very tired. I didn't even have the energy to be upset about it, because I filmed it pretty soon after it happened. Like, it happened, I untangled my hair, twisted it, and I was like, okay, I need to like get this off my chest, let people know so that they don't make the same mistakes I did. It was in the height of the Black Lives Matter movement. There was protests, there was fireworks. I was just so drained, and honestly I'm still really tired, but I don't think I allowed myself to be as annoyed as I could have been, should have been, was justified to be. It's just an annoying thing. Anyway, a month after that, in the midst of me filming all my videos telling people how to get back on track and the excitement about being able to start a journey and letting you guys know about it, a month in, I just was so annoyed. I was so annoyed. It's not necessarily embarrassed, because these things happen, it's fine, it's whatever. I was just more so annoyed that it happened, and I never really got on here and let that part of it show. And I see a lot of you guys commenting because you guys are annoyed at certain setbacks that you're having, and I'm like, yeah, you got this. But honestly, you guys need to know it's okay. It's okay to be angry at yourself, at what, like, I was so this video is all over the place. And being transparent, after 1 month in this journey, and with me being so pissed and annoyed and everything just hitting me, like how long it took to get everything back to a place where I was really happy with it, and then for this to happen in a split second, like it was just annoying. But in that time when I was stewing, I remembered that there was another oil that I used that I really liked. It's a bit more complicated, so that's what this video is about. It's about this oil that I decided to sell. I've already made this. I've been using it for, I was using it for 1.5 years the first time around on my journey. So a month into this new journey, I was like, oh shoot, I should go back to that oil. It really helped, especially with shedding. So I decided to make a batch for myself, and this is obviously 3 months in, maybe like 3.5 months in when I'm filming this. 3 months into this challenge, so I've been using it for 2 months, so now I'm trying to be a bit more transparent with that. I've been using it for 2 months in addition to the DIY oil that I showed on my channel. Guys, I am, dare I say, stressed. For people that know me, that's not really a word that I like to use in my vocabulary, but honestly, trying to get this out to you, here's the thing. I didn't plan on doing this. I did not think I was going to make in bulk this oil. But when I decided to make it for myself, because I was like, okay, this really worked the first time. It just has so many ingredients. You can go onto the website. The link is down below so you can see all the ingredients. But it has about 12 oils in here. Some of them are very obscure oils. They're not things that you can just grab in your grocery store. I don't think a lot of people have these oils. And if you do, then like I said, the ingredients are all on the site so you could DIY it. It's just the other oil, which I also do like, but I didn't use as much as this one. Let me just say this. This oil is liquid gold, okay? liquid gold. When I say this thing helped transform my hair the first time around, it helped transform my hair. And you guys know I was dealing with a lot of shedding. I was dealing with internal things. So obviously I dealt with the internal things as well. But in terms of getting my hair to grow, in terms of not having as much shedding, this thing works. And I was using it a lot. And I would supplement with the Ayurvedic oil that I use. And I would do that maybe once a week. But this one I was using majority of the time. So maybe like 2-3 times a week. It's a very light oil. And I loved it. I loved it. And I remembered, oh shoot, I need to get this out. I need to let people know about it so that they can have the option of using it as well. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot trying to get it out in a timely manner. So if I'm being humble and open, things are not 100% where I thought they would be. I am not in any way, shape, or form ready to launch anything, but I do want you guys to be able to join in on the challenge wholeheartedly the way I'm doing it if you are interested. So I was like, let me just get this out there to them. Things are not ready. I'm not ready to launch anything. I never envisioned in a million years that I'd be launching anything during this period of time, especially out of the anger that I felt and going back to an old faithful. Like, it's a lot. And this oil is a beast. It is a beast of an oil. Like, go look at the ingredients on this oil. Like I said, it's all on the site. It is a beast, okay? So it took a lot for me to get bulked of this. I already had a little bit left of it to make my own personal product 2 months ago. And I was using it. I was like, oh, I'm loving this. And then I was like, oh shoot, I should make this for everyone. It took a lot of work to get the bulk of some of these oils. And some of them are very expensive, so they sell it in smaller quantities. Some of them it's gonna take a while to get because they're out of stock. Like, it is a beast of an oil, but it works. It's literally liquid gold. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna try and launch this and get this out to them so that they can also be a part of the journey as well. Like I said, it has not been easy. The other day, I was on the phone, on the brink of tears, okay, because my printer, a printer that I actually bought to help better prepare myself for acting things, because I would like sides and need sides and stuff like that. If you're an actor, you know. But I decided to use it for this, and it's broken. It gave out on me, so it's what I used to make the labels for this. So I was on the phone for hours trying to get it fixed, and at the end of the phone call, I'm looking at my printer and it is still broke up. It still cannot print any labels. I don't know how I'm going to label the rest of these products. Like, I almost cried. Almost. Held it in because I'm a thug. But yeah, here's me being humble. Here's me being open. I mean, it's not glamorous to say this, but I am not particularly business savvy. I'm not entrepreneurial. I just like things. I like something a lot, and then it kind of stems from there. I like something, I think something works, and then I want to share it with other people. That's kind of how this is. This is literally what this is. I love this product. I've used it before. I've used it. It transformed my hair, and now I'm like, okay, I want to get this out there. So the whole back end part of things, it's not where it needs to be. And no one wants to say these things. No one wants to say it, but I'm going to be humble and say that is not necessarily my calling. My calling is I really like something and I want to share it. That's kind of how this YouTube thing started. I like it head first. That's kind of how I work. You know, I'm still figuring out. It's not perfect. And that's just being humble, and that's just being open. Anyway, so I guess I can talk a bit more about the company name. So I decided to go with Omalichild. I was like, I can't just put oils on a site. Like, I gotta come up with something. So for those of you guys that may be Igbo, you know, Omalicha means beautiful, and Omalichangwa, the wa means child. So, you know, you could use that as a pet name. You could say, you don't always have to say just like you're talking to a child. Like, guys use that for their girls. It's like Omalichangwa. Sisses could use it for their sis. Beautiful, you know, here and there. So I wanted to kind of combine that because beautiful, we all have beautiful hair here. That's what I'm striving for. That's what this helped me achieve. So I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to just put Omalicha and wa because that's kind of a very popular phrase and saying, and I'm sure someone kind of had that. So instead I said Omalicha and then child, which is technically wa means, and then kind of combined it, Omalichild. And that's kind of how that was born. A beautiful child, beautiful hair. My hair fell out again. Like, my hair fell out again, and I was upset, and I have a right to be upset, and then I got upset, and then the kind of thing was born. I am excited to share it with you guys. This is a very generous amount of oil. I did not want to do a very small amount. That's not the realm that I live in. That's not my brand. You guys know I like things that are affordable, but also that you can use a lot of. I really love this. I love the applicator bottle. It's very, very easy and simple to use, and I love the fact that it's a screw top, first of all. It's very easy and simple to use when you have protective styles on your scalp. It just slides right in there. I oil my scalp with it. We love it. The coffee in there, the first time I did this, actually when I used it a year ago, I did not use coffee beans, but I decided to make it a bit more classy since I'm going to be selling it. But before, when I used it, I used ground coffee because I was living with my parents, and they are avid coffee drinkers, so I used a bit of theirs. It's just with the coffee, ground up coffee, it can become a bit intense. The thing with coffee beans is the longer it sits in there, the more, you know, it does its thing. Everyone that knows caffeine has that DHT. It blocks the DHT hormones that could cause shedding, which is why the coffee beans are in here. But when it's ground coffee, it gets a bit potent, a bit quick, so you have to use it up. That's why I did the roasted coffee beans. Plus it's cute, don't you think? I guess to summarize this whole video, things are hard, life gets hard, there's going to be some hurdles that you are going to have to jump over in life. You know, some of those hurdles you're gonna jump clean over, some of those hurdles you're gonna tap a little bit, with your foot, and some of those hurdles you're gonna knock clean over. But the point is, when you get to the end of the race, when you get to the end of the journey, you're gonna look back at all those hurdles, and you might not be glad that you've done it, but you're gonna be proud that you done it, you know? Right now I'm looking back and I'm definitely not at the end. I still have some hurdles in front of me, one of them being my printer, and that one I knocked clean over because I still don't have a solution to that problem, and I'm gonna figure it out. Things aren't perfect, but this is going out there so that you guys can see the real, so that you guys have the opportunity to buy this if you're interested and use it on your hair journey. Things aren't perfect, but I'm sure when I get to the end of this, when I figure things out a bit more, I'm gonna look back and I might not be glad. I might not be glad that I decided to do this to myself, but I will be proud. So yeah, you guys could follow Omalichild on Instagram. Use the hashtag Omalichild if you become one of my Omali children, you know, and buy this oil. Take a picture with it. I want to use that site to or that Instagram page to post a lot of hair porn. You guys know I love the thick hair. I love the curls. You feel me? So I do want to post a lot of coils and stuff on that page. So definitely use that hashtag so I could see it. Post, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and go through whatever this was, but I am excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. Like, it's very exciting. And tell me what you guys think about the site. Like I said, I'm not a business savvy somebody, but I do like certain looks. There's certain colors and things that I'm into, so I try to add as much of that personality onto the site as possible, with the fact that I'm only selling one product. But if you guys buy this, please let me know how it worked for you. Like I said, this thing is liquid gold. Check my site, check the ingredients, and come back and tell me. Come back and tell me you've seen that in the oil before. No, you come back and tell me you've seen that in the oil before.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now.
When I tell you the first time around that I used this oil last year, you guys see, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Please look at this. It was transformed. And I made a small batch for me and my mom, actually. And my mom loves this oil, okay? She loves a lot of the things I like cook up in my kitchen, but she was an avid. She was telling me this oil really, really works. The people, African hair salons that would be braiding her hair, they're like, wow, your hair is getting thicker, thicker. And she was like, oh, my daughter makes this oil. And she was the one telling me, you should like do it. And I was like, nah, it's okay. And that was 2 years ago when I went on that journey. And my hair has transformed and it's been great. And I decided, you know what, this time I am going to share. I'm going to take on the task of putting together this oil that is jam-packed and a beast. And it takes a lot to get all the ingredients in my house in bulk that I need it. But like I said, it works. And I want to share it with you guys. Oh, that is the end. That is the end of this humble, open, and transparent video. Make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm sure we'll be back to our cheery, chipper content. I have some other videos that I need to post that are a bit postponed, so I'm going to get back onto that. Oh, I've been like slacking on everything, on YouTube content, on Instagram, just in life. But hopefully things get figured out and we can be back to regular scheduled programming. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for the support in advance, and I am going to see you in my next video. Bye.